Hey everyone,
Hi.
I'm Leo with LSL Fitness, and I'm joined by my wife, my lovely wife, Lena.
I am Lena San Lucas, and I'm also with LSL Fitness.
And what we wanted to do today was just to talk to you guys about a few of the things that have been going on with us, and just some of the major changes that we've been going through, and we wanted to share our experiences and share our challenges and what we plan on doing from this point on. To kind of help you guys, and in a sense to help ourselves too, what we want to accomplish in the future. So, to start off, we're going to start off with Lena and talking about the major news is that she just had a baby.
Yes.
We just had a baby. So, we find out the great news, 9 months, 9 difficult but challenging months and learning, experiencing months later, we have a beautiful baby girl.
Yeah,
And we
she's
couldn't
just
be more
gorgeous.
excited.
Yes, I'm so happy and excited.
So going off of that, what would you say being pregnant for during that time? What was the most challenging part of being pregnant?
I think the first 3 months were a challenge because I was sick most of the time, throwing up. Well, you remember that.
Right.
I lost some weight, actually lost some weight, about 5 pounds, I think.
I believe so.
Yes,
I
was 111 and I actually lost 5 pounds, so I was 106. So I was a little concerned about that because I was throwing up. I couldn't. Everything I would eat,
right.
I would throw up, and then it was really hard. So I lost the pounds, and then after that, once I reached like the second trimester, then that's when I started gaining again weight. But I had to eat better.
So you found that it was important for you to keep up a decent diet.
Oh, of course, definitely.
During the pregnancy.
Yes.
And it's important to stress that during pregnancy because the development of the baby, the how how the person feels, how a woman feels during pregnancy, eating the right foods for her to feel
you have to
feel have the energy to go throughout the day, and at the same time not have those urges of wanting to throw up, because there was at one point we could only eat certain things, and I know during the pregnancy there was a lot of times that you were sick of those things.
Yeah.
So we had to find
everything changed.
We had to find the right things, and unfortunately for Lena, she has an ulcer, so we had to be even more careful in regards to what she could and couldn't eat,
right.
Because something could agitate her ulcer and then make her have that nauseous feeling, and then at the same time, with the baby pressing up against her stomach and all her organs, it made it even that much more difficult. So it was very important for her, and she was very mindful of making sure she ate a lot of the good necessary things to help the baby and to keep her from getting sick. However, and which leads us to this point, during that pregnancy, she did have a lot of other cravings.
And of course. Cravings that I never liked before.
Cravings that I'll admit that are on me.
Things that he liked are the things,
things that I've always liked,
because I'm not of a sweet person.
She's not a sweet person at all. Unfortunately, I am. And during this past year, I have taken full advantage of it, and at this point right now, I'm paying for it.
Yes.
So again, which is why we're here today to talk to you about our experiences and tell you what we went through and kind of recap what this past year was. We moved into a new house where we're at right now. We had been a year into where we moved into our new business and business location. And then all that on top of the baby coming, it was just a whirlwind of things that was really hard and difficult to manage. But I find that right now, with the baby here and everything settled, the dust is settled, we can attack this head on and a little bit easier, because now we both know where we want to be, what we want to accomplish, in regards to the business, our professional aspect, and also our personal aspect. Again, Lena mentioned that she had lost some weight in the beginning, but after the first trimester, second trimester on, she was able to gain some weight, and she did do quite a good job of making sure she ate the right things. But the sweet tooth and cravings did take over quite a bit, and I'm not gonna lie, I indulged in that too. So
you can't control it. You're pregnant. When you're pregnant, you just seem to have it. The baby wants it, so you kind of need to give it. But I mean, like you mentioned, I do have an ulcer, so that could be either a blessing or it could be, because there's things I can't eat. I can't eat anything greasy or spicy or, no chile. So all those things I have to make sure that I don't eat them. But when I do, then I do get sick. So that's one of the things I try not to do. So, so when I was pregnant, after that, I had to maintain my diet, or else I would get sick.
Right.
And then with the pregnancy, it's like a double thing that I will be getting sick. So, but the cravings, yes, one of the cravings I had was ice cream.
Rocky Road ice cream, which is my favorite. She hates chocolate.
Yes, not mine.
But for some reason, she hates pizza. She hates Rocky Road ice cream, and
pizza. Exactly. I hated
both
pizza.
Of those were mine. To the point where she wanted pizza every week, and I got sick of it.
Yes.
I love pizza, and I got sick of it, and I was like, I can't have pizza every week. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna turn into a pizza. So,
but it was delicious at that.
At that point.
Yeah. Right now,
I'm
back to myself. Kind of.
We look twice when we have pizza. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll still, if I see a slice, I'm very tempted. But we've indulged a little too much in the past year. So we're on this point forward, at least for the next 6 months, we're gonna really approach it a little differently.
Yes.
So we're gonna attack it week by week, talking to you guys and telling you guys about what's going on during the week, giving you guys tips and ideas of what really helps and works for us, and what we know that can work for you. For Lena, she has some goals. We did her body fat and her measurements all day today and earlier today. And again, it's part of it. I mean, it's part of the pregnancy, but it's something that for those pregnant women out there who just had a baby or who are currently pregnant and know that they're going to have a tough time after the pregnancy, Lena is going to go through it herself, and she will be able to show you that it's going to be challenging, but at the same time, it's possible.
It is possible. So we're going to have you guys accountable. So we can't be cheating or anything like that. So this is going to be...
So what we did earlier today is we did a skin fold test that we do with everybody, all our clients, and we did it on ourselves. Lena did my measurements and I did Lena's.
Right.
And currently right now, Lena's sitting at 20% body fat, which is normal and is fine, but she herself...
Remember, I just had a baby, okay?
Right.
So don't be hurting me.
There's nothing wrong with that. That is an average body fat, but for her, she knows that that's not where she was before the pregnancy.
Right.
And she did lose quite a bit of strength since the pregnancy, but that's okay. She's okay with that. She knows that that's part of it, and we know that.
Right.
So.
And I know I can get back to it. So I mean, if I did it before, I don't think there's a problem now. It might be a challenge now that I have a baby, but I know it's possible. You just have to be able to manage your time, and focus more than anything. Have that commitment to, tell yourself that you could do it.
So over the next month, Lena's goal is to actually gain some lean mass and lose some body fat. So her weight might fluctuate and go up, but the whole goal is her body fat going down and her to put on some muscle, which is what she wants to do, which is get back to the point where she felt before the pregnancy.
Yeah, because I haven't really worked out since I think almost 2 months, and yeah, I can feel it. So we need to get back to it, and I want to feel myself, and more than anything, feel strong.
So and for myself, holding myself accountable as well, and Lena's gonna hold me accountable for it, because again, I indulged over the past year in sweets and in
Yes.
pizza and it being easier. That was another challenge for us was we found that it was so time consuming, just her getting used to how she felt. Sometimes she would be up late at night and she'd be exhausted the next day, and obviously I had to go to work, and when I come home I'd be exhausted too because I'd have to tend to her and things around at work, that cooking at home became very minimal. Very
Yes,
minimal. So
And then,
in that what happened was our clean eating came to a halt in regards to our consistency with it. Like we mentioned earlier, Lena was very consistent in making sure she had the right things and making sure that the baby was healthy, eating the things that she needed for the baby. But at the same time, we would eat that on top of other stuff. And for me, I mean, I'm almost twice the weight as Lena. I need to eat a lot more than her, so sometimes I'd overindulge on things outside, or I'd get fast food. I did my best to, well, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do my best, obviously, or else I wouldn't be here. So I ate, whether it was Carl's Jr. or In-N-Out, or a lot of Pollo Loco, but it was a lot of that a lot of the time, and sometimes I would feel crappy and I wouldn't work out. So the whole point of this is to let you guys know, hey, I'm there too. I know what it feels like to slip and kind of get down to that point where you're like, you know what, I'm not comfortable with myself. I don't like how I feel right now. And you guys might say, well, you know what, where you guys are at is fine, but it's relative to us. It's a little different for us. For me as an owner and as a trainer, where I am currently right now isn't what I'm used to being. So which is I need to make a change for myself. So if I'm going through this, I understand your struggles as well. And what we want to do, again, we're sharing this with you so you guys can see that you're not the only one. Yeah, you're not the only one struggling.
No.
So I myself, Lena did my measurements earlier today, and I'm sitting at about 13% body fat, 13 and a half. Before that point, I was always usually around 8 to 9. So to show you, that's about almost a 4 to 5% increase in body fat.
Mm-hmm.
For me, that's quite a bit, and
well, especially because he's a trainer, you know.
So there's higher standards for me, so I should be definitely much more consistent with that. And kind of to close with that, that's kind of where we're at right now, and we wanted to open up with this right now, just to kind of tell you guys where we're at, where we're headed, and
what we're planning, and so you guys know where we're going, what we're doing, what we're eating.
Right. So we will be sharing with you throughout the week, a video here and there, just to let you know, hey, this is a dish that you guys can do at home, and kind of show you how we prep throughout the week for our food. And trust me, a lot of your planning goes into food.
Yes.
If you don't plan, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's the mantra that you always hear around, but it's so true. How many times have we gone and we lived it for almost a year because we didn't plan anything, things were kind of all over the place. So
you gotta plan. You gotta plan what you're gonna eat for the rest of the week. Usually what we're gonna start doing is cooking on the weekends, so we have for the rest of the week. And you don't have an excuse of not, saying that.
Right. I don't have any food.
Right.
I'm tired. I don't want to cook. Well, if it's easier if you cook earlier in the week, then guess what? It's already ready. So we'll be posting videos like that up throughout the week, so you guys can get an idea of, that's something I can do. Along with you'll get videos from myself talking about my struggles and what I'm going through as well. Lena and her challenges and she will be posting her workouts for those moms out there that want to get better, or want to get in shape, or get back to it. She will have a lot of videos up for you ladies as well. Okay.
Before I forget, when I was pregnant, I was 135, and once I had the baby, I was 120. So it was 15 pounds.
15 pounds of
15 pounds of the baby, and the baby was 8 pounds. So Right now I'm about 116,
Around 116.
116 pounds.
So she's
Right.
working on that, and as again, progressively we'll measure her monthly and take her measurements monthly, and we'll share those with you. Share those measurements with you guys. All right. So again, till next time. Hope to see you soon.